Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. As tech companies have flourished in Chicago over the past 2 years, so has Lightbank, the investment vehicle launched in 2010 by Eric Lefkofsky and Brad Keywell. Their growth has allowed them to broaden their interests, investing in larger companies outside the Midwest and overseas, but they've largely kept their focus on Chicago companies with which they are deeply involved. Our Lynn Merrick wrote about the VC outfit today. Lynn, what are some good examples of how Lightbank, the core investors, Lefkofsky, Keywell, and obviously Paul Lee added to the group, how they've sort of been able to keep their core group small and allowed them to move swiftly in their interests?
Well, having plenty of money, of course, allows them to keep the group small. And they're able to move quickly because they don't have outside investors that they have to cater to, so that just makes it easier. And some examples of them having moved quickly is, at first they were going to be very Midwest focused, and now you see them doing deals all over the country, really. And they had planned also initially to be really active with these companies, and they're still doing that, but they're also willing to take some passive investments at this point, so they'll put money in and then, kind of leave it to the entrepreneurs to do their thing.
How would you characterize Lightbank sort of in the VC scene in Chicago right now? Are they viewed as a trailblazer, as a leader, or just as another VC outlet?
Certainly not just as another VC outlet. Their connection with Groupon, of course, being kind of initial backers of Groupon, has allowed them to really be on a pedestal here in Chicago. So a lot of firms, VC firms here, are interested in what they're doing, interested in partnering with them, and just generally kind of keeping track of what they're doing. And they're also attracting a lot of interest to Chicago from outside of the city. So other VC outlets here are really happy with that.
Right. Getting money from Lightbank has a little bit of a cachet to it now, it seems.
Absolutely.
And so what's next? For Lightbank, I know you wrote today that they're not really sure exactly whether they're going to include outside investors, but moving forward, what does it look like they will be, how they'll be changing, if at all? Or are they going to stay the course?
Well, in the beginning, they invested $100 million, and last year they actually doubled that to $200 million. I estimate at this point they've probably spent about a quarter to half of that. So at some point, you would look for them to put additional money into it from their own pockets or seek outside investors. And at this point, they're not really giving us a hint which way they're going to go on that. For the time being, it's just their money, but that could change.
Okay, Lightbank is a good one to watch. Thanks for the time, Lynn.